Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. I'm doing this sunset inspired makeup look. I've seen BMARIE do the 3-color eyeshadow looks and I thought I should try it out. So first I'm going to start out with just priming my face with this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Next, I'm going to be going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow and the color Chocolate. And I like to first outline the bottom of my brow and shape it to the shape I want, and also do the same with the top and then fill in lightly. I've learned early on that less of this product is better, so you want to go in lightly. And I'm going to be doing this to both of my eyebrows. Next, I'll be taking my LA Pro Girl Concealer in the color Fawn to clean up and shape out my eyebrows. First, I'm going to put the product on this flat rounded brush. This is from BH Cosmetics. It came in a set of 7 brushes, and I'm showing you how I will carve out the shape I want in my eyebrows to clean it up, and I'll also be doing the same at the top of the eyebrow. I can put a video on how to do my eyebrows if you guys would like that. Okay, I didn't want to spend too much time on my eyebrows because I can make a separate video for that. Right here, I'm going in with that same LA Pro Girl Concealer and priming my eyelids for my eyeshadow. I just pat it on with that same brush I used to shape out my eyebrows. And then I put my Airspun translucent powder onto the concealer so I can set it. The brush I have here is a rounded like powder brush just to wipe off the excess powder. Here I'm taking this 35 color palette from Morphe. I got this about 4 years ago and I don't remember the link to it or anything, and it doesn't have a name, but I'm taking that palette in my number 8 brush from BH Cosmetics. And right here I'm kind of just going through different palettes trying to see which colors I'm going to use and which palettes I'm going to use, but I end up sticking with the 35 color palette from Morphe. Here I started to notice that the colors weren't showing up as pigmented as I wanted, but that's because I'm using that LA Pro Girl Concealer as a base instead of something like P. Louise, which helps shadows come up more pigmented. So that's one thing I am going to invest in, is that P. Louise base. Okay, right here guys, I'm packing in the orange color from that same palette, and I'm getting as close to the yellow as I can so it can be able to blend well. I'm packing a lot on, and I keep going back and forth and putting more on just because, like I said, the base I used, it wasn't showing up as pigmented, but I'm just going to keep going in and trying to get it as pigmented as I can. Here I'm taking the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is when she collabed with Morphe. It's also a 35 color palette, and I'm taking the color Central Park. It's a real rich dark brown color, and this is one of my go-to palettes. I love the colors in this palette. Here I'm taking the brush from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette just to blend these shadows out because this brush blends very well. I think Anastasia adds these brushes in all her palettes and I really love how they blend out shadows. So first I'm starting with the brown and orange shade and then I'm blending out the orange and yellow shades so that they can all flow smoothly together. So right here I'm doing the same thing to the other side that I did to the first side using my BH Cosmetics number 8 brush for the yellow color. And I forgot to mention I used 3 different brushes for the color, so I didn't mix. I used the number 8 brush for the yellow color, the number 7 brush for the orange color, and the number 5 brush for the brown color. So as you can see, I kind of went into the other side, adding more brown and more colors to that side because I wanted that to really show up. To me, it was kind of too faded. So that's what I'm doing now, just adding more color that I need on each side and blending until I get the right pigment that I want. So I do not know what that little dance was, but ignore that. So here I'm going in with the Line Me liner from the Crayon case, and I actually noticed I was out of it, so I ended up going back to my e.l.f. liner that I've used since forever, and I was out of that too. So I'm trying to go back and forth and get whatever I can out of these liners because I wanted a big wing with this look, but I don't think I ended up getting that. So now I'm going in with this lip liner actually from the Crayon case. It's a black one. It came in a pack of them. I'm just trying to get as much liner on my eye as possible because I don't think with the liquid liner, since there was nothing in there, it was really showing up. Here I'm going in with my Hydrating Longwear Fenty foundation. I am in the shade 420, and then I'm taking my BH Cosmetics flat brush. It's a number 3 brush just to blend that all out. So next I'm taking this Fenty powder in the color Nutmeg just to put on top of my foundation because I've noticed this foundation makes me look oily, and I don't have oily or dry skin, I have normal skin. So I just take this Nutmeg powder just to give me that matte finish. This brush is the number 4 brush from BH Cosmetics, which I'm using to brush away that powder. Here I'm going in with that LA Pro Girl concealer in the color Fawn to do my highlight under my eyes, my nose, my chin, and my forehead. I've been using this concealer for a long time, so if you guys have any suggestions on concealers you like, please list them below because I am open to trying new concealers. Here I'm spraying my Real Techniques Beauty Blender with the Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Spray. I've seen other YouTubers do this to blend out their concealer, and I think it works really well, so I just implemented that into my makeup routine as well. Here I'm using my Airspun translucent powder just to set my highlight, and I don't bake for a long time because it gives me flashback. It makes my skin look ashy. Some people it works, but for me a few minutes does the job, so that's all I need. Now I'm taking my black Radiance medium to dark contour kit, and you can see that I've been using this a lot. I've hit pan on it, so I use the darkest shade in there to go on my cheekbones, my nose, my forehead, and my chin as well. Now I'm taking the BH Cosmetics number 4 brush to kind of, blend in that contour, and I do it in circles so that it can blend. I think I've seen this on YouTube too, that where they say don't go straight down because you're gonna have that line, so I go in circles. Now I'm taking my Kat Von D Lock-It Setting Spray to set my face. So I have these highlights from the Crayon case, Glow Cane, Anglowla, and Rosy Glow Res, and I've been in love with the Rosy Glow Res, but here I'm going to be using the Anglowla because I think it kind of fits the look, the sunset look with the browns and the orange, and I'm kind of swatching them for you so that you can see. With these highlighters, I usually take the cap off and use the highlight residue in the cap. Here I'm dipping my brush in and tapping it off and then applying it to my face, because if you just dip your brush in and apply it to your face, it's going to be a real bright highlight, and some people like that, but for me, using what's in the cap usually works. And as you can see, it's highlight floating around in my camera, so these are real pigmented highlighters and they work really well. So right here, I went to go get my lashes that I'm going to put on, and these lashes I got from a girl here that I know in Indianapolis named Kiana. Her company is called XYZing Co, XYZING Co on Instagram, and these are in the style VVS. She even does lash extensions, sells body butter, I think rose facial spray, and even makes her own mink lashes now. So go check her out when you get a chance. I've never known how to use tweezers to put on eyelashes. I always use my fingers, as you see, and then just use tweezers to get my lashes close to my lash line. And these tweezers actually came with the lashes from XYZing Co. So that's another thing I liked about her company. Next, I'm going in with this lip color from the Crayon case called Murda Matte. It's a reddish orange color. I was debating between this color and a plum color called Raven, but I chose this one because it just went better with the look. So that's about the end of this video. Please leave me your tips and recommendations and things that you do that I could try out. I did notice that I probably should have used a background color and then cut the crease and added the 3 eyeshadow shades, if you know what I mean. But I'll do that next time when I do a 3 eyeshadow shade look. But please comment, like, subscribe. You guys know the script. And thank you for watching. See you next time.